Okay, welcome back, guys. Just want to do a quick little update today. I'm not going to waste anybody's time. Straight into the charts, and we want to see what's unfolding. Also, if you're a new person to the channel, please do consider subscribing. If you like what you're seeing, please hit the like button. It does really help the channel. Also share with one other, and you know, if you're new, then another thing just to let you know, so on the charts I always put I'll put a horizontal ray or a line or something, or some kind of a tool, and I always leave it on for a few days to a few weeks. So I always go back to history, and you can see as we go along. So we're trying to grow together, and we're trying to understand how everything works together. So I try and make it easy, especially for the beginners. I don't want to complicate anything. So let's hope you enjoy what you see here today. So a few days ago I drew this particular line, and I drew this particular line, and I said, right, okay, we need to this is going to be the line that confirms that we are moving back up. As long as we are not above this line and we don't have a pattern forming, which is going to be something similar like this, right, we are not confirming that we are going up. So we have more likelihood of us breaking down. And I've put this particular line here. This is now our new support line. And if we do break below this support line, then I've also put something here just so everybody could see. If we do break below this support line, then we could potentially go down into this particular range that I've put in, which is a little area that it's the Fibonacci 0.786, sorry, which is a $40,000 mark. We could potentially hit that, and so far all sorts of measured moves are showing us that. However, on the bright side, when we look and we're trying to adjust everything, and we say, okay, on the bright side, where does this measured move take us? And I can quickly show you by just moving this. Sorry, 1 second, let me just quickly show you this. So if I just move this particular green and put it up above this line, you can see that it would take us to the 58,000 again, which is pretty much just above the previous all-time high. So we have measured tools. We can see we're doing shorter time frame measured tools, we're doing longer time frame. So this is from the bull breakout we had previously. We can do that from the bull flag, sorry, and this is where we done the breakout. So all of these indicators are all here. They will always stay here until the time comes for us to take it and change it. So for now, I'm going to leave this back there, because obviously we're expecting on the worst case scenario, if we do, because we need this. Now also another member, a subscriber, mentioned the other day an ABC pattern on the Elliott wave, which is a correctional pattern. And I did mention to him that I do see an A and I do see a B, and I think we're about to find our C. If we do find the C, we are more likely to break downwards. However, things do look different on a macro. So ultimately, I mentioned on another video very recently, I said even if we break down and even if we come to here, we're actually still very, very bullish. So without wasting too much time, let me just quickly walk through this and take you to that part, right? So, on the hourly, as you can see, we are fighting definitely on the resistance. Currently, the support has become our, so we're fighting on the support basically. We're just trying to keep hold of that and hopefully try and rebound again. Potentially, we could bounce like this for another few more weeks. But I'm going to quickly jump onto the 4 hourly to show you a slightly bigger picture. So as you can see on the hourly, I don't know if you noticed this, on the hourly, the last hourly candle that we have, we still got 32 minutes remaining. You can just see that here. It is still it's showing slightly bullish, but I mean, that's just a green candle. It doesn't really signify anything. If you look on a larger picture, the 4 hourly, you can see that we've come down. Regardless how much the bulls have tried, we still keep on coming down. And every time, as I've mentioned, the more we knock on a door, right, so this support line, the more we're going to try and touch this, we are going to actually at some point break it. It's the same happens on the opposite. So on the upside, if we constantly touch this line, we are going to break above it, right? So if I just move you over to the daily, you can also see on the daily, yesterday we didn't confirm above this. This was just a wick. A wick does not matter. The body of the candle has to confirm, and then the next one has to open up for us to confirm. So we didn't have a confirmation. We're currently back in this channel, and anytime we're within a channel, it's very risky. So you have to be very careful. Also, a lot of people ask me, is it a good time to buy or is it a good time to sell? Once I show you the next piece of analytics, I think you're going to understand something that, I try not tell everybody what to do, because that's not none of my business. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm only telling you what I can see in the charts, and every time I tell you about a coin or something, it's only what I've already done, right? Or what I'm going to do. So I'm only talking about myself. You can take that and use it however you want, but I'm not your financial advisor. So currently looking at the channel, if I'm seeing this and I know that we're basically about to have a corrective pattern, or we're going to have our B and then we're going to come down again, or maybe it might not even happen, right? So Elliott waves have to confirm as well as any other waves. So on this particular one, I'm looking at the pattern, I'm saying, okay, this, we can see that we are going to test this, right, at some point, whether it's today, tomorrow, whenever. So by looking at this, we know ultimately we're still going up because the bull cycle is not over. So if we do break down, what's the right thing to do? So if anyone wants to buy, the idea is you dollar cost average in or pound cost average in, whatever, rather than buying it in one go, portion it and buy small portions at a time while it keeps on going down. And you can also do the same thing if it keeps on going up, right? So you never know, it might just go up, up, up and then come down again, right? But if you're dollar cost averaging in or pound cost averaging in Britain, right, whatever you want to do, because you're breaking into small portions, it won't hurt you, right? So that's the most important thing to understand. Also, if you're going into Bitcoin, remember it's the biggest asset on the planet, right? What you have to understand, it's like currently let's have a look at today's price, right? Currently 40, what is it? So currently we're on 47,000, I believe, right? What is it? 48,000, right? So we're on $48,000 currently, right? It's not a small asset. So when you're going into it, you have to go in with a good mindset, at least 5 years. If you're not in it for the next 5 years, you can make short time money. That's for sure. You are going to make short money in the short term. You can scale in and make a little bit of profit and get out. But what you have to understand, people who are investing in Bitcoin, Michael Saylor, what's his other guy's name? Elon Musk, right? And many, many other institutions. These are just two names who are very public about it. All right, BlackRock, whatnot. So many people out there. These guys are not investing to make a small profit here and there, right? They're not making it, they're not doing it for today. They're investing for a very, very long time, right? And remember, you want to make money, you follow the money, right? That's what you do. You follow the money. Don't go against them, follow them, right? Because they are doing something, and that's, you need to follow that and see what's going on. So right now, my advice to anybody is, if you are buying, then just scale in, right? Buy small portions and go in. So other than that, I'm gonna now go into another a particular indicator just to kind of show you. So this is our weekly. We're just still having a look. Weekly, as you can see, we're within this channel. So like, when you look at a bigger picture, right, you move everything and you say, right, let me look at the bigger picture. Let me look at a macro and see what's going on. On a macro level, you can see that we're nowhere close to this line. So this is what you have to understand. We're just peaking above this. As long as this week closes above this and the next week opens above this line, we're still good. If this week fortunately moves up and goes to this line and closes above this line, guess what? We're going to have next week candle is going to open up above this. That's what we're looking for. Those are the confirmations we need. Those are the larger macro confirmations we need. Currently, this doesn't look that good. Right, so this is one of the reasons why I'm not bearish, I'm very bullish, why I'm expecting that, and why I'm saying even this range is actually very, very bullish. Let's go into the part and show you why I'm saying this. So I'm a big fan of stock to flow, right? And with stock to flow, you can see how stock to flow plays around all of this, and it's loads of analytics putting together. And as time goes, things change, right? So the stock to flow model constantly adapts and constantly changes, right? So far, and this is what the funny thing is, right? So just recently we were doing some stuff and we were looking at the top of the market, and it was flashing to us $105,000, right? This particular area was flashing $105,000. Currently, with what the stock to flow is seeing and what it's calculated, this is crazy, right? This is just, let's just look at April. This is April, it's showing us 67,000. This is June, 84,000, right? If we stay flatline on this so far on this is showing us an 87,000. So basically it's saying that within, by May, we should go to the 83,000. Look, going back into this chart, right? If you look carefully, and I'll just switch you over to the daily, you can see what this is signifying, right? So if we look at this, if we zoom out a little bit, right, just zoom out, completely zoom out, and where does it take us, right? Just to kind of show you some rough idea. the Fibonacci 1272, which is the next level we're going to go to, which is $63,000. Next level 1.414, $70,000. The Fibonacci golden ratio, right? Golden number 1618, 79.8, right? And after that, you can see, so the 83,000 that's the stock to flow is predicting is slightly higher than what the Fibonacci is predicting. So all of the numbers are indicating that we are going to go there. Question is when. Now, if you look at the date that I've just pointed, if I just point back here again, 21 April, on the 21st of April, we know that the Bitcoin stock to flow model has pointed 83,000. It doesn't matter if we don't go there. I mean, we might be 5,000 up and down, but the point is, it's still pointing, that's where it's going to go. And you can see from previous videos where it's changed. This particular area was in the region of 105,000. Now that particular area has changed, right? So if we look at December, we were looking at December, and around the December area, it was showing 105,000. Currently, it's showing less. These are things you need to take into account. Why is it showing less? Because it's saying, guess what? By May, we've got potential to go to $84,000. So are we bullish? Yes. So the question remains, you know, again, if you look carefully, this is why I'm keep on stressing this, right? This particular range is not bearish. This particular range is actually very bullish. It kind of resets everything. It gives opportunities to a lot of people who missed out. If we hit this box, do you know how much FOMO is going to go in? How much fear of missing out is going to go in? Do you know how much money is probably waiting on those lines, right? I mean, I'm using the word probably, but I know how much money is waiting on that line. So when you have situations like that, you look at other analytics, you look at other metrics, and you can see that there's a wall of money just waiting around this 41 to 38,000 or $39,000 mark. There's a wall of money just waiting to pick it up because it's the perfect opportunity. It plays the perfect pattern, right? So when you look at this is the neckline of this particular angle here, right? So just like, you know, think about it as a corner. It's the neckline of this. And guess what? The bottom of this would be the neckline here. So if you have that, we are going to have a perfect W. We're going to move up. And on a macro frame, a W is a very good thing. That's what we want to see. We want to see a lovely correction, a lovely way up, and want to come down a little bit and then go boom up, right? Once we have all of this, every single metric plays, and we are going to hit those numbers. I've not been going on too much today, but other than that, guys, I don't want to really go in too much, but I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing. I mean, I'm seeing some fascinating stuff, and as I said, you know, I would really love to see it calm down and kind of settle around here, relax a little bit, because that's when the action starts. Currently here, there's too much fear. People are afraid to go in, right? Because what if it comes down? You know, down here, people are afraid to go in. What if it goes any lower? And this is the problem, right? So you need to basically scale yourself in either direction. It doesn't matter. And then see if you're going into Bitcoin and see what happens. Also, remember, guys, we look at market cap, and currently in the market cap, I'll just show you quickly. Hold on, quickly show you here. Show you the BTC dominance chart, right? So if you just look at BTC dominance, we're still 61%, right? We need it to drop a little bit more for altcoins to pump up. So as soon as we drop a little bit, right? If we come down a little bit, we're at the 61% at the moment. If Bitcoin drops a little bit in dominance, trust me, everything else is going to catch up. Ethereum currently slightly down, as you can see. I mean, not long ago, right? This is just recently, right? Can you see this? This recently, how high we went. So the market cap jumped up, right? We were here. That means Ethereum was catching more of the market share, you know, compared to Bitcoin, which is very good. So slightly low, but I think this is kind of winding up. If you look at it, it's kind of winding up, and I think it's going to basically soon come back up again. If it does, then we're going to lose some of the BTC, which is very good. Altcoins will pump like hell, and then you know where the money's going in. Once people make profit on the others, they're going to go straight into Bitcoin, right? And when it goes straight back into Bitcoin, you know what Bitcoin does, jumps even higher. So everything is currently looking bullish. I'm quite happy. Not quite happy, I'm very happy. So far, all the charts, everything is playing and telling me it's going up. Also, if you look at the 200-week moving average, as you can see, just around this particular area, We're still in that green zone. We're still in this middle of the market, and there's plenty of other stuff to come. So it's going to be very interesting. Also, looking at the Bitcoin investor tool, if you have a quick look, you can see that basically, you know, this correction looks like as if it's over. Looks like it's over. So if what I'm showing to you is this particular area, it looks like it's going over, but it could potentially go down a little bit more. So let's have a look. Let's see. Let's wait. We've got a few more days. And for me, I will personally be observing this for another few more days. Let this week close on a weekly and see where we close up. So currently, if we do, as I said, if we close above this line, it's good. If we close below, then the next one is the one that we got to observe. But currently, if this one closes above and the following one, the Monday's candle opens above this, right? So even as long as it opens above this particular line, we're okay. We're okay, you know. And then you can look at the shorter time frames, the daily, hourly, whatever, and then you can see basically as long as we're keeping within these, we're breaking these channels, we are going to go up. If we break this channel, then we are coming down here. We've got massive supports around here, so don't worry too much about it, right? Everything is looking bullish. That's the whole thing I wanted to say. So Bitcoin, for me now, my targets are changing, you know. But yeah, other than that, guys, I don't want to make it long. For now, let's call it quits, and see you on another one. So I'm hoping this one helps you guys. Just a little short update, well, kind of long update, but me more mumbling and whatever. But I hope you watched it to the end. If you did, thank you very much. Thumbs up from me to you guys, and if you did like it, smash the thumbs up, smash the button in the below. I would like to see, you know, at least 10, 15, 20 thumbs up. That would be really helpful for the video, and we get the analytic rolling. And yeah, other than that, I'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care. Bye bye.